Welcome to my kitchen. It's nice out. I got windows open. It's like spring, a couple days before spring. So, today, in my kitchen, I bought these things. Tomatillos, whatever they are. I didn't like them. Plain. They got a very interesting flavor, but I don't think I could eat them plain. I also got this today. That's me burying my face in some basil. I love basil. So today, I want to show you something that is so fucking delicious and so fucking easy to make. I mean, like, really fucking easy to make. Bruchetta. And since we're getting to the time where you're going to have fresh tomatoes and shit like that, and you can grow your little basil and shit like that in your garden or on your windowsill, whatever, this is just an awesome... I go to the farmer's market and I buy, like, all the fresh stuff and put it together. There's no whack shit on it like you get at the grocery store. It's totally fresh. So, without further ado, let's make some bruschetta. To make bruschetta, you need garlic, tomatoes, a purple onion, and fresh basil. You can do it with dried basil, but trust me, fresh basil. Get some fresh basil. So once again, I have gadgets. I'm going to use them. The first thing I'm going to do is cut open a whole bunch of garlic here. About 4 decent-sized cloves of garlic. I'm going to use my gadgety thing. If you don't have a gadgety thing, basically, don't crush the garlic. You don't want to crush it. Don't use one of those crusher things. What you want to do is you want to take it and mince it with your knife, which is basically slice, 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 and just keep going. Just keep fucking going. So it's like little tiny itty bitties. But don't crush it. You don't want crushed. You want it minced. This little doohickey, which is a hand crank doohickey thing, will do my mincing for me. Basically, you want to do that with both your garlic and your purple onion. You want little tiny, tiny little bits. Yes, you do. It's time to sharpen this knife, because it don't cut shit. When, years back, I used to work at a bar. We had a knife that we used to cut all the fruit. Man, this thing was horrible. It was so dull, it was ridiculous. You had to, like, saw through lemons. So finally, I got bored one day and I took the knife and I sharpened it up in the kitchen with the steel, just ended real nice. Oh man, that thing sliced through lemons and limes like butter. And every single bartender through the next week sliced themselves as well. I'm a douchebag. Then we have our stuff chopped, ready to be pureed almost. This thing is fucking awesome. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
There you go, minced onion and garlic. Then we're going to take that and we're going to put it in a bowl here. The fresh motherfucking basil. There's my face in it again. God, I fucking love this stuff. Alright, fresh basil. It's actually planted. I'm going to keep this guy. He's going to live for a while. So basically, all you're going to try to do is pull off some of these top leaves. Prune it from the top. Prune it from the top. Trust me, it will grow back. So, didn't kill it. Left some of the nice little shoots on the top. So, I got like a small handful of basil leaves. Alright? The little dried pieces around the edges, you just pluck that off. Discard that. This stuff smells so good. Now this one, I'm not going to do in a machine. I'm going to do this by hand. This is going to take a little bit. I'm going to mince this up. It's dry cutting board because the wet is just going to be a pain in the ass. Try to make sure your knife is dry as well. We're going to mince this up. The upside is, your hands are going to smell like fucking basil forever. Basil is a good thing for your hands to smell like. There are certainly much worse things they can smell like. Basil, onion, garlic, starting to smell nice. It's going to have a really nice smell to it. I use plum tomatoes. Because these are delicious. For some reason, they're like the best fucking tomato for the taste of bruschetta. Don't ask me why, just fucking love it. Fucking love it. So, basically, take a tomato, slice, and dice. You can make small, well, you can make them larger. I like to make them in small chunks, just because I like them small. Yeah. But it's up to you. Some people like more than a mouthful. Some people like things that you can hold in your hand. Some people just like them as long as they're naked. The tomatoes. Talking about the tomatoes. No, I wasn't. I love chitties. Because all you're doing is really chopping it up. There's no cooking involved in this. Which, ironically, this is my cooking show this week without cooking! Which is also a really nice thing because you can do this on hot days. It's a refreshing thing to eat on a hot day, as well as it is a refreshing thing to make because you don't have to fucking cook it. On the upside, or on the other flip side of that, should you wish to cook with it, there are so many things you could do with this. A very simple, easy, delicious dish. Make fresh bruschetta. Boil up some pasta. And this can be a hot or cold dish, to be completely honest. Toss the pasta in olive oil and throw some bruschetta on it. It's like al fresco, I don't know. There you go. Diced up tomatoes. They're not too big, not too small. Just about the right size. This thing won't focus for shit. Eat the tomatoes. You know, the other thing about spring are the flies. You can't get rid of them. There's no way. And why? Why, when you're barefoot in the kitchen? Yeah, it's kind of a joke, isn't it? Why is it when I'm barefoot in the fucking kitchen, the flies gravitate toward my fucking toes? I feel like a fucking mule kicking my toes. Fucking flies. Goddamn motherfuckers. Get off my fucking foot. So that makes about 5 plum tomatoes. 4, 5, 6, depending on how many tomatoes you want. So there you go. There's our mix to start with. We're gonna very gently blend it all together. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is bruschetta. Hopefully it looks okay to you. It looks fine to me. Give this at least an hour in the fridge, chilling out, so that all the flavors can meld together and make a really, really nice bruschetta. We'll be back in about an hour. I'll show you how to make, or how to finish it. While we're waiting for our bruschetta to, like, finish up, there's, like, steam coming from the pot. Sorry about that. While we're waiting for the bruschetta to meld its flavors together, ooh, like a sexy 70 porno, and never mind. Why don't I show you something else that's really fucking easy and cool, that's also refreshing, as we're kind of doing the spring thing. Yes! Iced tea. How much fucking money do people spend on pre-made bottled fucking iced tea made with corn syrup and not sugar and all that other bullshit? Make your own. It's really fucking easy. Little pot, little bit of water, about 2-3 cups, you know, something like that. Turn it up on high. Ouch, that's really hot. Anyways, turn the water on high, boil the water. Step 2, get your water started, get a pitcher, put cold water, just cold tap water, fill the pitcher about halfway, right? Next, oh, but I like those really funky flavored teas. That's why I pay so much for them. Fuck that. Go get a box of Celestial Seasonings. Here's the Orange Zinger. You like orange tea? Orange Zinger. 3 tea bags. They got the bagless, or the tagless ones. And grab like 4 black tea bags. I use Red Rose because they get those little figurines. And it's not bad for iced tea. Swear to God. Pretty decent tea for iced tea. Alright, our water is at that point where it's just about to boil. Like, look at those bubbles down there. If you put your finger in there, it's going to be really fucking hot. No, I'm not putting my fucking finger in there. Alright, turn off the heat. And put in your tea bags. Careful not to set fire to the tags. I've done that before. Tea has steeped. Remove the bags. Discard the bags. When sweetening iced tea in a batch like this, if you wish to do it, you don't have to, but I like to sweeten my tea. Remember that it will be a lot sweeter than you imagine. 3 tablespoons. Taste it. I know it's going to be hot. It's definitely going to be sweeter than it will be in the end. But it's definitely, that was 3.5, well, tablespoonish kind of things. And it's sweet, trust me. This will be nice and sweet. Once the sugar is dissolved, pour into cooler water, mix, taste. Perfect. Fucking awesome. Orange tea. That fucking easy. Don't buy this shit. Seriously, don't fucking buy this shit. Make your own. You can use whatever you want to top, or to put your bruschetta on top of. This is my favorite, the baguette. It's nice, it's crusty. Now, you can toast it, or you can just cut it up and put it on. It's really up to you, however you want to do it. Here we go, guys. Wonderful. Doesn't that look great? This is, once again, nice hot day. Really nice refreshing snack. Really nice refreshing meal if you're not feeling very hungry because it's fucking hot outside. Iced tea goes great with it, etc., etc. Wow! How fucking simple is that? There you go. Your homemade bruschetta. Don't pay like $12 at a fucking restaurant for it anymore. Because seriously, it's that fucking easy. Hey, thank you very much once again for joining me for my cooking show, even though I didn't cook this time. But this was awesome. Oh yeah, and I'm going to enjoy this. I'm really going to enjoy this because I fucking love bruschetta. Which is ironic, because I actually don't care very much for raw tomatoes on most stuff. Anyways, so, you enjoy your food, I'll enjoy mine. Do not forget to check out my cookbook on Amazon.com. Better Than Eating Out, Pink Tacos Not Included, by S.J. Moyer. This is a whole lot easier to do when you're sober. I haven't had anything to drink all day. It's kind of weird. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Please, please come back for the next show. Every Monday, etc., etc. Got some cool things planned, some guest stars, some other big things in the works. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And, fucking Zen drivers. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Catch you next time.